Okay, so basically, today we're going to workshop your selfies that you've been taking. I've been very deliberate not to give you a location or where you have to upload this information as of yet. The goal is just to start the process, start getting used to working the tools that we're going to give you to use. However, if you're used to other software, you can do this workshop in another bit of software. Okay, so if you've got these skills, you use the software that you're comfortable with. But I'm going to start teaching you how to use images in a correct manner, so size, resolution, etc., and how we're going to process this image. So everything that we do in my class will have to be uploaded to a database. Okay, so the first place we're going to start. So if you look at the screen, so today, if we go to lectures and workshops, so we've done our introduction lecture. That's done. Remember, you can go back and look at it. But for the next 2 or 3 weeks, this is what we're going to do. So the first place, this recording, so we go to lectures and workshops, we go Instagram account setup and selfie workshop. This video that you can see here is the video that I'm live streaming now. Okay. So if you are in the studio, please just put the volume down. There's a mute button on the keyboard. You can just press an X on the keyboard or mute the sound. Okay. So this short instruction that I'm going to give you now is to outline what you're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks. Straightforward. I am not here next week. My assistants will be here, but there will be a deliverable. Okay, so for this week, what we need to deliver. I've set up another little workshop on how to set up your Instagram accounts and the typical file sizes that we use on Instagram. So the image sizes. Instagram is automatically converting your pictures on your phone to the correct format, actually. But I want to teach you how to do this correctly and how to use proper file sizes. So going forward, you're not wasting data. You're not wasting pixels. Okay, you work to a very strict size and format. You are busy doing an assignment at the moment for Instagram for Prof. Krishna, and you're going to have to deliver a Word document at the end of the week, this week, hey? Yeah. So I'm going to show you a bit later where to get some help with regards to Word. But for now, I want you to set up your selfie in a very strict manner. There is a video to do it, a selfie rework workshop. If you follow this video, step by step, you'll be able to deliver the product. Okay. All the images that we collect will go to a Teams page. So if you're not part of Teams yet, you will not be able to upload your file yet. So that's the first hurdle. So if you can't come right, you come and see me and I'll manually add you to the Teams page to make sure that you can access this location. A lot of you have done, and I'm going to show you that folder in a minute because a lot of you have actually completed the task. Okay, but there's a very strict format that we're looking for. So if you look at this image, it'll show you how to set up the photo correctly. Okay, so it's like a passport photo. Cool. So that's, by end of play today, I need your selfie in that folder location named correctly. So if you follow the instructions there, you need to name that file in a very specific manner as well. Then next week, you can apply this at the moment, but there's a whole lecture that I want you to work through on your own on how to use Instagram and how to go about setting this up correctly. Robin was so kind to do this for me, but she gave a lecture that I've recorded that you can go and follow on how to use Instagram correctly. Okay, she has gone and put a lot of effort into this, so if you follow this, you'll learn how to use Instagram correctly. Okay, that's important. I want you guys to understand how to start doing it now. Remember, this is practicing architecture. So you're going to practice, practice, practice. There's no right or wrong. Please understand these shades of gray. More right and more wrong. There's no right or wrong. Make mistakes now so that you can improve. We learn by making mistakes in this department. Okay. Now, I'm going to make you do this again. So, you're going to create another selfie as a portrait, but look at the pixel sizes. If you look at the pixel sizes, it's changed now. So you're going to rework your selfie. So keep the original photo. You're going to remove the background. You're going to accessorize this image now. But this is a complete workshop on how to do it. This needs to be, you need to start doing this next week, and the deadline will be for the week thereafter. Okay, I'm going to give you guys some time. My assistants will be here to help you, but just start as soon as you can. Then the next step is you're going to take a picture from your journal. So you need to create a doodle of something. You'll need to scan it in and process that image. And then upload that image again. The whole time you see I'm giving you links to the folders. I'll show you where this goes to in a minute. But the whole time I'm collecting data from you. I don't do attendance, but what I do, if you haven't done the workshop, you get 0 for that workshop. Okay. So remember, you need a continuous assessment mark of 70% or above to get exam entrance. So I don't mark if it's right or wrong. I'll give you 100% if you've done it, and I'll give you 0 if you haven't done it. That easy. Okay, so I'm going to make you jump through hoops. Now in GIMP, I've also started adding some information on how to use GIMP correctly. All of my workshops are focused on GIMP. So here's a whole series of videos to help you guys get up to date with the tools and how to do it. And then for the accessorized portrait, you have to remove the background to create a PNG file. It's a different format now, so we're going to work with JPEG and PNG. So we need to create a PNG. We need to remove the background. There's a lot of ways to move a background depending on how the photo was taken and the background of the photo. It gets complicated, but we'll do this in week 3 when I'm back, because this takes a lot of help. Okay, but remember, it's a very basic photo for now. You've got time to rework this stuff. It's just getting you guys ready for what we're going to do a lot of this year. You're going to be moving backgrounds from renders, you name it. So it's about practicing your skills, making you aware of how to use this tool efficiently. Okay. AI can do it, but sometimes AI doesn't do such a great job. You can actually do a better job manually if you know what you're doing, actually. Okay, cool. So for the next 3 weeks, we're doing these workshops. Now, I just want to show you on Teams quickly. So if you go to Microsoft Teams, I prefer to use it in my browser. Sometimes it depends. It is installed on, you can install it on your machines. I just find sometimes that Teams can be a bit clunky because it always tries to open up. We can sort that out, but it can be a pain. So let's just see. Okay. So if we go to OKU 100. So if you're not part of this team yet, you're going to have to come and see me so I can add you to the team. So you all should be seeing this admin and support. You won't see the hidden channels yet because I've hidden a lot of that information for now. But remember, we work in the support channel. And if you go to shared, student files, all of those folders, all those links will come to these folders. So you can actually go straight here and dump in the right, but you can also follow the link. It'll just ask you to sign into your Microsoft account. And remember, in my introduction lecture, there was that flashing GIF of how to sign into Microsoft. Your student number at up.ac.za, not Tux. So already, some people have already, let me go to selfie because some people have already completed the task, which is fantastic. Okay, so we've already got some people that have completed the task. But remember, these need to be color photos. Read the instructions, color. And there was a format that you need to try and get right. So some of you might have to rework your photos. Okay, yes?
Are we submitting both the first 2 selfie and this week's 2 selfie in the same place?
You replace the file.
Okay.
Because some of you have done it already, which is fantastic, but just look at the guide. So if you look at the guide I gave you, try and get the correct. This is like a passport photo that we're going to put on a class list so we can start learning your names. Okay. So we don't want you guys to wear name tags for the next 2 months. This is a better way. We find that this makes much more sense. So we get to learn your name with the name and the face. We'll learn. Remember, we've got to learn over 200 names. So this is the way we do it. Okay. So I would look at your photos, reconsider them. So the rest of today, I'm here to help you get your photos sorted, sharp. You upload your photos here, happy days. If your photo's not here by the end of next week, 0. Okay. I'll be lenient in the first 2 or 3 weeks to help you guys, but in essence, this is pretty straightforward. Again, I just want to remind you, I do not take attendance. I make you do workshops. If you don't do the workshop, you weren't here. Okay. All right, guys, this is not fashion shoots here. This is the portrait one. You can go to town. The second one, when you accessorize and you put stuff in the background, you can put stuff on your head. You can go to town on that one. Okay? But this one is to identify you and it goes in a class list. Okay. Good luck. I'm going to stop the stream now, but you can go back to this video and watch this again if you're not sure about how the class is going to work. So I'm going to stop the stream very quickly, and then I'll be